ODDVILLE MTV with your host, Greg Hope, and your co-host, David Green, with special guest superstar Kenny Anderson, Saeed the Whirling Dervish, Toe-rific Cheryl Romero, Nosy Jim Grosso and his sister Louise, Body Beautiful Tucker Farrar, Chad the Velociraptor, the music of BR549, and lots more. I'm your announcer, Melissa. Take it away, Frank!
Great. Thank you, Melissa. That was great.
Thanks.
Now, I've always been meaning to ask you, what is your astrological sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Gemini.
I was actually born on the last day of Gemini. If I had been born one day later, I would have been a Cancer.
Wow. Now, I don't really follow astrology, so but what does that mean if you're a Gemini? Like?
Well, they're typically very moody, and they love to travel, and they're very intelligent. But I think I'm more of a Cancer, actually. I feel more like they're emotional and creative, and they love home.
Wow, I didn't realize you know so much about astrology. That's great.
My sister, actually. She teaches me about it.
Okay. And David, our co-host, maybe we'll find out what you are a little later, right? Okay. Why don't we bring out our first guest, who we're very excited to have. You'll know him, of course, as the star point guard for the Portland Trail Blazers. Please welcome Mr. Kenny Anderson to the program. Well, Mr. Anderson, it's Melissa, David. And,
How you doing?
well, this really is an honor to have you here, because you're actually a native of Queens, New York, right out here, right?
Yeah, definitely. Not too far, about 20 minutes from here.
Right
Studio,
near here.
Left Rack City.
Wow.
Yeah.
And but now you're out in Portland.
Yeah, I play for Portland and live in LA and live in New York, so I move around like a gypsy.
Wow. And do you like, what's it like living in Oregon? Is that hard since being a New York guy?
Well, yeah, it's pretty hard. My family, friends are still in New York, so, it's kind of strange to get used to, but, that's my job, and to play with the Trailblazers and everything. I love the fans up there and the support that I'm getting, so, it's easy to deal with.
Great. Now, I actually brought some photos of you in action, actually. This is kind of exciting. Here you are right here. Now, I read that you actually got $46 million to play with these guys. Is that
Yeah.
give or take?
Yeah, give or take.
Okay. And I hope you're investing it wisely.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
Good. Okay. And so here you are in action. And then I got another shot. This is you, I guess, out of action,
Yeah,
right?
you look close. This is my modeling pose right there.
You look pretty suave there.
Yeah.
Right. I think, look at that, Melissa. Wait.
Oh, wow.
Right. Very nice.
Handsome, very handsome.
Thank you.
Okay. And now, I actually brought, I hope I don't surprise you too much, but I brought a basketball because I read that you do some, interesting dribbling.
Yeah.
Could you do a little for us? Or?
I can try some, but I need defenders, though. I need defenders. Defenders on me or something.
Okay.
I'm
Melissa,
not
you
really
want to
tricky
defend
with
a
the
little
ball.
bit?
So I can put it around her.
Wow.
Oops.
Oh, boy.
Was that a foul?
I was trying to put it between your legs.
Okay.
But
I know there's certain illegal things you're not supposed to do,
you
right?
can't push me.
I can't push,
No.
and I
You
can't
use
touch,
your
right?
hand. You can't touch me.
Okay.
So,
Is Melissa a tough opponent?
yeah, nah, she's easy. I'll probably score 50 points on her.
Oh, boy.
Maybe 60.
Okay. Now,
I'm not that much of an athlete.
well, thanks. That was great.
That's a little...
Great demonstration. Spinning and everything.
Yeah,
Wow. Well, now we want you to stay with us, Mr. Anderson, but we have other guests we want to bring out, if you don't mind. I know you're going to really enjoy this. We're very honored to have with us Mr. Saeed the Whirling Dervish. Hello, Saeed. Now, I introduced you as a whirling dervish, and maybe you could explain what that is.
Yeah, the Whirling Dervish, it's like, just this folkloric dance from Egypt. This from long time, from like 14th century ago.
Wow.
Yes.
So 14th century dance from Egypt, and you're from Egypt, right?
That's right.
Okay. And you have to spin a lot, right?
That's right.
Oh, and how long can you spin?
I can spend like 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. It's no problem. Yeah.
You can spin for a whole day?
Yes.
Wow. Well, we'd love to see some of it if you don't mind.
Yes, sure.
Well, please welcome Saeed.
watch him too long, I'm gonna get dizzy.
I think that's get very dizzy. This would probably come in handy on the court, right? Or no?
Yeah, certain times at the point of the game, certain times, but
Wow.
oh, he got.
That reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Spinning like a spinning rainbow.
Wow.
That's spinning rainbow, right?
Yeah, different colors.
Very pretty.
I think it looks like there's another skirt under there, right?
Yeah, that's a smaller skirt.
I hope, is it okay to call it a skirt? I'm not sure.
I think so.
Even though it's a man, it's probably
Well,
okay, right?
The Scottish wear, well, they wear kilts.
Kilts, right. Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
it's pretty.
Okay, well, wow, this is just great. Don't go away. We're going to be back with more soon. Okay, welcome back to the show. Everything okay, Mr. Anderson, so far? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, and Melissa,
fine.
everything?
Everything's great.
Okay, and Saeed, you're okay back there, right? Okay, great. Wow. Okay. Well, we want to introduce our next person who we're very happy to have on. Please welcome the Toe-rific Cheryl Romero. Hi, Ms. Romero. Okay, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Now, where you're from?
Forest Hills.
Also Queens, New York, just like Mr. Anderson. Wow, it's a small world, I guess. Wow. Now, and you're going, now I said you're the Toe-rific, and why is that?
Because I walk on my toes.
You walk on your toes.
Yes, I do.
Okay. And you have a, looks like there's a whole slalom set up over
obstacle.
here, right?
Yeah.
And, well, please, let's see. That sounds great.
Okay, you ready?
Ready when you are.
Okay. Okay.
Ah.
Ooh.
Hey.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey.
Is that,
Thank you, thank you.
does that hurt, Miss Romero?
Does it hurt?
Yeah.
No, not really, actually. I guess I'm pretty weird.
You seem very comfortable doing that. Mr. Anderson, maybe that could give you more height if you could do that sometime in the basketball.
It probably would, but I got very bad toes. I couldn't do that.
Your toes probably couldn't do that.
Couldn't take that much pain.
Well, it seems like a very unique talent. Wow. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Please have a seat.
Sure.
That was just great. Now, you actually, you're working as a dental assistant, right? Right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'm a dental assistant.
And now I understand that you had a patient who was under gas who started to take her clothes off. Is that?
Yeah, it's a very boring job. But one incident, there was like, we put nitrous oxide for those people that, you know, don't want the pain and all that stuff, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
So it kind of makes you funny. So she had the nitrous oxide and she felt really funny. And like, so she was in another world and she started taking her clothes off. But she didn't come on to me, so that was cool.
Yeah.
She came on to my doctor.
Oh, okay. I'm glad she told me that story because I just went to the dentist. I got 4 wisdom tooth that have to be pulled out. I'm supposed to go in June and they're supposed to put me under. But I'm not. I'm think I'm gonna wait now. I'm gonna procrastinate.
Keep your clothes on if you do that, I guess, Mr. Anderson. Okay, we want to bring everyone out now, so we want to also welcome someone we're very happy to have. Please welcome Nosy, Jim Grosso, and his sister, Louise. Louise, have a seat right here. That's great. And Mr. Grosso.
How you doing, Nosy?
Now, you're brother and sister, right? And now, I know Mr. Grosso is the performer here, but we're very happy you joined him today.
Thank you.
You're going to actually whistle through your nose, right? and
Right.
you're going to do When Irish Eyes Are Smiling.
Right.
Okay, well, hit it. Now you actually work professionally as a postal worker, but this
Yes,
you just
right,
do in
yes.
your spare time. Well, it's really now. Can you do this when you have a cold at all?
Yeah, right, I can.
You can.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah.
that's, now, have you ever been inspected, like medically, how you can do this?
Well, I had a few doctors want to operate on my nose,
Oh.
but I didn't want it because, you know, I didn't how it would turn out. They
didn't
said
wanna-
that they want to know what was inside, actually.
Wow.
'Cause nobody else does that.
Okay. Well, now you're going to just we're going to be right back, but maybe if you could just do a little Battle Hymn of the Republic.
Yeah, sure.
In your mouth, you sing without opening your lips.
Yeah, I could sing
right?
it partially too, yeah.
Okay. Well,
Right.
hit it, and we'll be right back.
Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on.
We'll be right back. Have a break. Wow, that was great, Mr. Anderson. Saeed, everything going okay back there?
Fine.
Fine.
Everything's fine.
Wow.
It's okay.
Okay, well, we want to welcome our next guest, who we're very happy to have with us. Please welcome Body Beautiful Tucker Farrar. Oh, boy. Okay. Now, you're from where originally? Mr.
Berkeley, California.
Oh, California. Okay, out on the West Coast, obviously. Okay, and now I notice you're not wearing a shirt, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's part of what you do?
Yeah.
Okay, and what is it that you do?
Well, things I do sort of came from swimming, because I've swam my whole life, and there's kind of tricks that swimmers do. And it's kind of like a warm-up for when you get ready to race.
Oh.
And what happens is, it's just kind of, you're on the blocks and you're getting ready to go, and you hit your bicep against your lat right here. And,
Does that hurt at all?
no, I mean, it doesn't really hurt. It just, and then the other thing is like,
Oh. Oh. Boy.
that's,
Wow. Have a seat, please.
okay.
There we go. That's okay, Miss Grosso. Everything okay?
Everything's fine.
Oh, and now you actually you were studying ants.
Biology. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, ants. Yeah.
And you went to Panama to look, and so what did you do with the ants in Panama?
Well, they're cutting the leaves, and I figured out exactly how much leaves they're moving every minute. It turns out they can move like about 1,400 kilograms in a year if they do what they kept doing when I was there.
Wow, that's very informative, actually. And now you actually do a little nose whistling, right?
Yeah, it's temperamental.
You want to give it?
Not happening.
It's not working today. Well, maybe Mr. Grosso, you can teach him and pass this art down, right?
He wants to learn, I'll try to teach him.
Yeah, I'd love to learn.
Okay. Well, we want to introduce our next guest, who I think actually you'll enjoy this, Mr. Ferrar, because of your evolution studies. We want to welcome Chad the Velociraptor. Chad. Good. Melissa, and of course, Mr. Anderson, and everybody.
Hello.
Okay. Now, I actually have a photo here of a Velociraptor. Actually, it's not a photo. They didn't have photos of the Velociraptors, I guess.
Probably not.
An artist rendering of actually two of them, right? But you're going to do one of them, obviously, and I guess go to it.
Velociraptor impression.
Saeed? Okay, all right. Now,
Nice slippers.
Thanks, man.
now, actually, now you're actually a big fan of the Jurassic Park film, right?
Immensely.
Okay, and now, how many times have you seen that?
I'd say about 100.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, we want to welcome a band now, which I know everyone's going to love, and they're going to be doing their song "Little Ramona" from their album BR549. And please welcome from Nashville, Tennessee, BR549.
Remember when we hung in the low places in 1979? We used to think that it mattered to the man with the money where we spent our dime. Well, I knew a little gal with a mohawk hairdo, a chain around her neck. But you never recognize her if you saw her now. She done something that you never expect. She done traded in the dock for kicker boots, safety pin teasing from Manuel suit. Her hair's grown out and it's piled up high. She only shows her tattoos one at a time. She ain't ashamed of the way she was. She hears old Hank, she can't get enough. Her punk rock records are gathering dust. Well, little Ramona's gone hillbilly nuts. Crashing, dancing, stood out there. The bodies all piled up high. Used to mosh in a bed with the best of them. You could see those elbows fly. But now it's drinking, we were ribbon and jitterbugging to that honky-tonk beat. Get that line dance out of here, man. Give her room to move her feet. She done traded in the docks for kicker boots. Safety pin teasing from Manuel suits. Her hair's grown out and it's piled up high. She only shows the tattoos one at a time. She ain't ashamed of the way she was. She hears old Hank, she can't get enough. The punk rock records are gathering dust. Little Ramona's gone hillbilly nuts. You see her in the thrift stores everywhere, hardly ever at a shopping mall. She acts just as tough as she always did. She just looks a little country, that's all. She got Emmylou, Patti Smith on a 90-minute cassette. 'Cause where do you go out to the end of the world when you still ain't been there yet? She done traded in the docks for kicker boots. Safety pin teasers for Manuel suits. Her hair's grown out and it's piled up high. She only shows her tattoos one at a time. She ain't ashamed of the way she was. She hears old Hank, she can't get enough. Her punk rock records are gathering dust. Well, little Ramona's gone hillbilly nuts. Little Ramona's gone hillbilly nuts. Little Ramona's gone hillbilly nuts.
Thanks so much. BR549, boy, they were great. I want to thank everybody. Mr. Anderson, thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate it. And thank you so much. That was great with the love thing, Mr. Grosso. And Ms. Romero, oh boy.